Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to Garnet Ghost Town, which is a little ways east of Missoula, Montana. And as you can tell from the sign behind me, it says not recommended for motorhomes, buses, or trailers. I think if you have a small motorhome, it might be okay. The big problem is that for most of the way, it is a narrow one-lane road, but with two-way traffic. So if you're going up and you're meeting with someone coming down, one of you is going to have to back up maybe a long way to find a place where both of you can pass. And also, after just a mile or two down, the pavement ends, and from there on it's just gravel and dirt, which can get muddy, and it is a very, very rough road. So I would not recommend it in any large vehicle. I took their advice and I parked my motorhome down at the bottom here and took my scooter up to see the ghost town. So I'm going to go up now and show you around the Garnet Ghost Town. This is the parking lot for the trail to the ghost town. Now, I did not meet up with anybody driving up the road, so I'm really surprised to see this many cars here. There's a $3 entrance fee, but this is part of the federal lands. So as it says, if you have the American the Beautiful or senior access pass, then it's free, which I do. And here is some information on the ghost town. 1895 to 1917, and this says 1934 to present. So it's right down this path here, and this is a picnic area too. And here is a good overall viewpoint they have here. Let's see what this says. That's a drawing of it. Here's some more info on the ghost town from when it wasn't a ghost town. Now this looks like a more modern building, but this these are ghost town buildings, and these look like cabins up here. There is the visitor center, and as you may know, the National Park Service no longer believes in visitor centers. Now this building here apparently has an interesting past to it. Sounds like that was a popular hangout back in those days. Warning to trespassers, and guess what? Kind of makes it pointless if you can't go in, I think. These two are wood shacks. It's full of logs, and that's probably an outhouse. And this two-story building is another saloon, which is this right here. And I can go in this one. Let's see. I got a table and chairs, and there's the bar. Yeah, it has not been upkept very well. And this back room as well. Mainly the walls are a mess. What is all this? And here are the stairs that go up to the second floor, which they got you blocked off so you can't go up there. I guess the only drink you can get now is right from here. Yep, Well, let's see what this is. This one's locked too, but there's really not much in here to see anyway. This door is locked as well. Let me look in the window. Well, there's bottles there. There's things to see in here. There's some washing machines and some skis. That's all I can see through the window here. And this big two-story building, I'm guessing, is a boarding house. And it's boarded up with the door locked. So I am being very disappointed by this ghost town with all these buildings locked up. Kind of makes me wonder what's the point of coming here at all. And back behind the boarding house, let's see if you can guess what this building is. There you go. Hey, it's a double-seater. And this one is a double-seater as well. Men's and women's, I guess. Here's a small building that is open. And this tells about it. Let's see what's in here. Well, got a big wheel and the bellows, some kind of machinery here, and some tools on the walls, and whatever all this is. Here's the old jail, and this building is the remodel. I can go in here. All that's in here is this stove and a back room full of practically nothing. I can go out there. Doesn't look like a jail to me. And right behind the boarding house, which I assume it's a boarding house, is this building. And this bottom part of the door is padlocked. But we can see what's in here. There's a lot of things. There's some saddles. So this was probably a livery building, I'm thinking. This building is a cabin that I can go in. And this tells about that. Let's see what's in here. Is this the newlywed suite? And there's the marriage bed. Eek. Got a big log here holding it up. And that looks like a stove. And that is about it. Have a nice time, lovebirds. Here's a little larger cabin. That is a family home. And I think I can go in here. Well, this one has a door with a plexiglass window. Don't see that often on log cabins. There's a stove, table and chairs. Oh, here's a nice lounge chair. That's pretty nice for a cabin. Oh, and they got the back room blocked off. But nothing in it but a single bed and a chest of drawers. Well, this doesn't look much like a family cabin to me. I assume they had more beds originally. And behind that is an outhouse with, guess what? 3 holes. It's a triple for a family outing. I wonder how often all three of those were used at the same time. Actually, they are different size holes for different size butts. So maybe that was more the purpose than to have everybody go at once. Here's some smaller buildings. Just cabins, I guess. They look like cabins. And this one doesn't have a door, but they blocked it off anyway. I swear, this is what happens when you put the government in charge of something. They take something interesting and just ruin it so people can't enjoy it. And this one, next to that, has a stove on the porch right inside here, and blocked off again. Got two more rooms here, another room back there. There's another one up there, and this one is either sunken in the ground or it's for really short people. And this one I can go in if I duck enough. See what's in here. The stove, and that's all. Here's the broken down door that went there, and the bed springs. Well, you can walk around in it. It's plenty tall enough, except for the sides. You'd have to duck to get over there. That's probably where they put the bed, along the side wall. Here's a couple more cabins that look like they're sunken into the ground. This one is just used for storage. Another low door here. Got some long boards. Look like an inch or less thick and 4 or 6 inches wide. And back there is a large bed spring. Well, folks, now that you've seen my video, and considering the long, rough road getting up here, I actually would not recommend coming up here unless you really want to. Main problem being is that the larger buildings are locked so that you can't get in. And those, I think, would be the more interesting buildings other than the small log cabins. Several more buildings I haven't shown you, but I think I'm done here. Look at this. They do have a water source, so I'm sure that was good for them. Going over to that water spigot. And in my opinion, I definitely have seen better ghost towns. Well, folks, that's the Garnet Ghost Town. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it, the ghost town, and the video. Good day.